Hey guys, Gathering the Magic, back again. Daily Rewards claim for Monday. Main account, have 10 silver chests to claim. 28 so far this season. So let's get started. Hopefully we get 3 or 4 cards today, maybe some multiples, and maybe a gold card. And then even a legendary would be nice. I don't think I have pulled a legendary yet. Okay, starting with a little bit of merits. SPS, a little more SPS. So there we go, 2 Gobson Bombers. More SPS. 0.3 almost SPS. 3 Fire Callers. So heavy on these fractions of SPS, and then only 2 chests with cards, but did get some multiples there, so that's nice. Life is the focus. Let's go ahead and change that. And then we'll collect our SPS for the day and move on to the $10 account. Hopefully we can get, oh, Dragon. That'll be interesting. Don't think I've had that for a focus for a while. I do have the Dragon Summoner, but I don't have him leveled up yet, so won't be playing that. Let's claim our SPS. Alright. And we'll move on to account number 2. I believe I have 10 chests on this account. And as you guys know, it's been rough getting cards. Hopefully we can break the trend and start getting more than 2 cards in every 10 chests. Because I think that's what I have today. So we are looking at, yep, 10 bronze chests and up to 4, almost 5 silver. So I pushed up to silver end of last season just to try to get a better chance of getting cards. Getting multiples, even though I'll get a lot fewer chests. Okay, here we go. Potion. There we go. Got a grunt. Been getting a lot of earth cards for the cards that I have been getting on this account. There we go. Imperial Knight. Swamp Spitter. Okay, so fantastic start. Already have 3 cards. So hopefully we can get at least one more. There we go. Swamp Spitter. Some merits. Okay, so we did get slightly above average. We got 4 out of 10. So let's go ahead and add that to the account. So this is day number 31 for me. We collected 10 chests. We got a total of 4 cards, so 85 we've pulled in bronze chests out of 410. And then I had 1 day of silver chests where I had 3 chests, 2 of them had cards. So that's one of the reasons I want to push into silver, to see if the rate's a lot higher. So let's check out the cards on the account. Don't know if I can combine any. Got 2 of the Swamp Spitter, so I might be able to combine that one. So let's look at Soulbound. Oh, we do have 5. Great. So we can combine him, get him to level 2. Like I said, I understand in bronze that you're only going to get 1 card per chest. You're not going to get multiples. But like I said, I'm hoping to get at least the 33% drop rate. And what was the other card we got? Imperial Knight. He's already 2. Got 4 of the War Pegasus. 4 of the Bomber. Okay, so nothing else to level up, but glad to get the Swamp Spitter leveled up. Let's see, what does he get? 1 more armor. That's good. I use this card in Splinterforge. So, good card to have. Nice to have the repair. Speaking of Splinterforge, right now I am busy fighting the bronze boss. This has been kind of tough because he has shield as a static ability, so really that kind of forces you to play magic. I don't really have a magic team set right now. I'm using the standard Kitty and Yasik for the +4 speed, the True Strike, and the heal. The piercing and scatter shot for Yasik really doesn't matter. Going with, for my tank, Wave Brood just because he has taunt. Also, always adding Creeping Ooze for the slow. Scabble Hireling for the repair. Mermaid Healer for a heal. That leaves 3. Let's go ahead and do another repair with the Swamp Spitter. That leaves 2 left. Okay, so I definitely need armor. So I can't do the Wavesmith, so we're going to have to go with the bear. And that only leaves 1. So I'm going to have to change this up a little bit. Let's get rid of the Swamp Spitter. So we have armor repair, we've got a heal, need another heal. So that leaves 5 mana left for some damage. What to do for damage? Because this will get cut in half, so I'll only do, it looks like I'm only going to be able to do 2 points of damage because of the shield. Even getting the 1.5 boost, it'll take me to 4.5 damage, it'll go back down to 2. So it looks like you just want whatever will give you the best speed. Let's go Silent Shavi, see how that goes. Because I did add a rune that allows me to play some death monsters. And another one that allows me to play water. So that's why I'm able to play monsters of splinters other than my summoner. So let's see how we do with this team. 233, not horrible. 12.8. I'm getting a little bit of a bonus because of the gear I'm wearing. I'm wearing some gold rare gear. Another Retaliate. One thing you can do if you don't like the random ability of the boss is you can kind of do a throwaway battle. So you can do, like I'm doing Kitty and Yasix, that takes 13 mana. So for the last 2 mana, I will do just the Pixie, because you have to have at least 15 mana for a team. So I just do the minimum 15 and basically just get a couple of points and hope for the next rule set to have some more favorable abilities on the boss monster. So we just skip it, you only get a fraction, and then hopefully this is better. Okay, this is Return Fire, which is great for everything except for my main character is a ranger. So if I switch it to wizard, I'll do the same 2 bosses. Okay, so now I can go for my tank, the Kraken. Definitely do Creeping Ooze. Definitely do the Scabble Hireling, the healer. Let's see, should I go? No, because he's got Return Fire. So what else do I pick against this boss? Let's go. Oh, I know. Let's go with the Boogeyman for a couple points of magic damage and a slow. And maybe some Exploding Rats for speed and damage. That leaves 6. How many heals do I have? I'd love to have another heal. So I'll sacrifice a little bit of mana to get another heal. So try this team. See how this does. Like I said, this is one of the harder bronze bosses I've fought with the shield. There's not very many players that are doing like 500 plus damage anymore. I mean, a lot of times you could do around 1,000 points of damage with certain teams. Actually, this is really good to do over 300, and I got 18.6 Electrum. So happy with that. So like right now he's got Affliction, which means that I will not be able to heal. So I will do another throwaway battle. Throw you in. Get this battle over. So what I'm hoping for is maybe something like Backfire for an ability, which won't matter if I have Kitty. Magic Reflect won't matter. There are certain rule sets that are really good. Okay, so nothing there. Yep, here we go, Backfire, just what I was talking about. So we'll go ahead and battle Kitty and Yasik. We'll go ahead and throw in the Kraken. Let's also throw in Boogeyman for the slow. Let's see, do I want to go with the Striker? He's got a little bit better speed, Silence of V. And we'll do Exploding Rats. Do an armor repair, a heal, and a heal. Ah, I can't. I'm one short. Okay, what can I take out? Let's take out Exploding Rats. Let's do a lot of heals. Okay, so we've got a lot of healing for this one. Try to keep the Kraken up as much as we can, because as soon as the Kraken goes down, it's all over. So basically that's a lot of the strategies in Splinterforge is either players do one of two things. They either have a super maxed out hero and then a lot of low level monsters and some healing, and most of their damage is done with their hero, or they do a specific taunt monster and a lot of either slows or speed boosts. There we go, 334. So anytime I get over 300, I'm happy with that. So now he has Thorns. So for Thorns, we're definitely not going to want to do Kraken. So we'll go ahead and keep our same two summoners. So instead of the Kraken, we will go with Wave Brood. Wave Brood's going to need armor. Let's go ahead and throw in the bear. Let's also throw in armor repair, a slow, another armor repair, heal. That only leaves one. Let's go for extra heal then. 5 mana left over. So we could go Silent Shavi. That would be 2 points of damage because of his shield, which would do 2 points. It's just so tough seeing all these numbers basically cut in half. Like he would go up to 3 and then cut in half would be down to 1. He would go up to 4.5, which would get knocked down to 2. Silent Shavi. Let's just go Silent Shavi. Oh, I forgot to change my wizard back to my ranger. That's another thing that you want to do too that I forget from time to time is changing your hero based on the rule set. So I should have changed back to my ranger, because I think my ranger is doing like 7 damage, so that would again cut down to 3. The wizard's going to do 2, so a slight difference, but see that one I only did 134. So not as good. Okay, so this one is Death Blow, which doesn't matter. So let's go ahead, fight him again, make sure we change our wizard back to our ranger. This is the only thing, it doesn't update the correct damage type. The rest of those are alright. Actually, let me just go back this way. That way it'll show it the way it should be shown. Yep, so he's got 7 damage. So Kitty, Yasik, Kraken. Let's go slow. Let's go Exploding Rats. Silent Shavi. Armor repair. Let's do heal. And let's go Creeping Ooze. So that's 47 to 48 mana. Like I said, hoping for 300 damage. 300 damage for bronze gives you max earnings. Max earnings are typically 12.5 Forgium. And then if you have gold gear, you'll get a bonus on top of that. So 394, so that's really good. Ended up with 16.5 Forgium. So 4 Forgium over normal. So that's very good. Okay, this one doesn't matter with Force Field because Force Field and Shield, I'm not going to be doing 5 points of damage to him anyway. So I'll basically do the exact same team. If I can remember exactly what I did before. So Kraken, definitely the slow. Oh, armor, that's right. I definitely want to add armor. Well, that's right. I don't need armor because it is the Kraken. He will automatically have armor, and I don't care about everybody else. Okay, so for 6, we'll go with the slow. That leaves 7. Let's do... Actually, could I do another repair? Nope. I could go... What else would be interesting? Oh, you would do 4 magic damage. Let's try this. Like I said, it's always good to mix it up just a little bit. Try a new monster here, a new monster there. Just changing one monster, one extra heal, one extra repair. Sometimes sacrificing a repair for a little more damage can make a huge difference in your points of damage. Like right there, 458. So adding that extra magic damage looks like it helped. So I ended up with the 1 repair, the 2 slows, the 2 heals, and then the magic damage. And then making sure I had the correct hero. Nice. I think we could do 1 more battle, maybe 2, and then I will wrap up this video. Okay, so retaliate. So this one probably won't be as good because I will be forced for the taunt monster to use Wave Brood. Wave Brood does not come with any armor, so I have to make sure I add armor. Do that with the Wavesmith. I want to make sure I get in the repair. I want to make sure I get in at least 1 heal. Get in a slow. We've got 15 left. I like doing that Jin. He did some really good damage, and then that leaves us 8. So what do we have? So we've got heal, we've got armor, we've got slow. I could do another slow, but what else is there for 8? So, well, he's a little bit slower, but he does good magic damage. Okay, so we do have the magic damage in. Let's go with another slow. Slow is so important on this boss. And just a couple of points of magic damage. So let's try that. Because the double slow will knock him down to 5 speed. A member, Jedi Sky Knight, was asking for a magic build. I'm going to put that together as soon as I can. I remember seeing a magic build a couple of weeks ago, and it looked pretty good. 241, not horrible. Okay, we've got 49 left. We got enough for 1 more. But he has Fury. Okay, so this one will be interesting. We're just going to go for it. So I can't use a taunt monster, which means he's going to be hitting everybody. So, since I can't use a taunt monster, let's go... I'm going to need armor for everybody. Do we go with the bear? Might as well go with the bear. Definitely want to slow him down. Definitely going to need repairs, because he's going to be hitting everybody. Yeah, this one won't be very pretty. Let's go 6. Let's go another slow. So that leaves me 6 mana for 2 monsters. A heal and a damage. And let's go Tidebiter. So this one won't be great, but we'll get what we can get and finish up the video. So you guys can see just some of the strategy that I use against the bronze boss. Like I said, this rule set is not very good with him having shield. Normally if you do Kraken and Inspire, Creeping Ooze for a slow, couple heals, and then 1 or 2 decent damage dealers, you can do 600 to 1,000 points of damage pretty consistently. Yep, only 123 there. So our stamina is gone. But we are currently number 88 on the leaderboard. I need to get to the top 80, I think, to get 4,000 Forgium. But actually not too bad. If you look at the number of battles I've played compared to some of the people on the leaderboard, you know, I'm fairly happy with that. I mean, look at how many battles the top 2 guys have played. So if you doubled my number of battles to, you know, 114, so around where this guy is, I would basically have 28,000 points. So I'd be in the top 20. And I'd be pretty happy with that. But so you can see there's some people that have fought fewer battles than me and are doing twice the damage. So you can look on recent battles. Like here's someone that did 700 points of damage. So they had Kitty and Yasik as well. And a decent hero. So how were they different than me? Oh, they played white. Okay, so I don't have a life rune to play white. So he did play the Kraken. Did have a healer and an Inspire. But he had an extra Inspire, so I could sacrifice or substitute the Armorsmith for the Scabo to get the repair. Halfling Alchemist for the halving on damage. That might be the key. So my thing is to try to get a double Inspire, a double strike guy for damage. Of course, instead of him, I could just go like I was going with the red 7-cost magic damage. So it's a good idea to look at recent battles to just kind of get an idea of what people are doing. As you can see, a lot of the damage is low. Here's someone that did 855. Kind of the same thing. Kitty, Yasik, Kraken, double Inspire, a different double strike, armor repair, Halfling Alchemist, and a heal. So Halfling Alchemist looks like it's a must-have card. So that's going to be one that I'm going to have to look at targeting. Okay guys, there you have it. A little bit longer video. I know there's some people that want to see more Splinterforge gameplay, so happy to show you guys some of the battles. Like I said, the bosses reset a few hours after they're killed. Usually it takes 3-4 days or so to kill some of the lower tier bosses like the bronze and silver. The higher bosses, they last for quite a while. Sometimes what they'll do is remove some of their abilities to make them a little bit tougher. So as you can see, these guys are just under half. The bronze boss will probably be dead sometime late tomorrow, I'm guessing. And same for the silver boss. And, oh, just so you know, another random ability they added for the bosses that they might be able to get is True Strike, which is really nasty because then they never miss. But Splinterforge is definitely fun, something to check out. Good way to get a little extra Forgium, which you can convert into DEC. And just a fun little game to play, especially if you already have a lot of Splinterlands cards. So thanks for watching, everyone. Thank you for watching this longer video. Take care, happy grinding, and go play Splinterforge.